Um,
You guys ready?
Sure are.
Mic's up.
We welcome you back to Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania here on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN app, and Wisconsin On Demand as we get ready for some Big 8 Conference basketball action on the boys' side. As Middleton, the Cardinals, play host to the Verona Wildcats. And Dennis, we talked a bit about before, Alex Strofe alongside the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Semrau. We talked about it a bit before the break. Verona ended Middleton's season a year ago, and it was a weird season, a shortened season. Each team only played around 10, 12 games throughout the course of the year, as Dane County teams couldn't play in Dane County a year ago, so it's good for these teams to return home and actually start their season in the the first semester of school in their home gym. We're not dealing with playing out of Dane County. It's good to have that sense of normalcy back for these kids.
Yeah, it is. Where were you last year at this time?
I was wrapping up my senior year of college up in Stevens Point is what I was doing.
And it was a different situation up where you were compared to what we had down here.
Well, yeah, so I was last basketball season I was calling D3 hoops. All the home games, I was really the only person in the stands. They weren't allowing attendance until towards the end of the year, the spring sports. So none of the winter sports, including men and women's basketball, weren't allowing fans. So I was the only one there. And then road games, I was calling from my bedroom. I set up a monitor. I would stream the game, and I would call it from my bedroom desk. Yeah, that's how it worked a year ago. As it was odd for everybody.
Yeah, it was pretty bizarre. Now tonight, we'd have fans in here. Normally, I think we'd have a larger crowd. It's a Tuesday night. It's we've got a good student section, I think, here for both sides. But I don't know, when you think of Middleton as a 2,000 student, high school, you expect almost the place to be packed on a regular basis. But
right.
A lot of other things going on here. And Christmas shopping, which is where I was right before the game. Trying to squeeze in some. Got 6 games. I'm going to be, working the Monona Grove at Mount Horeb game on Thursday night for one of the local papers. And then we've got 4 games. Friday and Saturday. I understand you're not going to be with me Friday, but we got a debut coming up Friday night.
We sure do. Our buddy Hunter Vaughn, who's running the free video stream for us here tonight at Middleton High School, will be on the call alongside Dennis Semrau at the inaugural 608 basketball tournament Friday night. The semifinals take place. Area teams include Madison, La Follette, and DeForest. Out-of-area teams include La Crosse Central and Yorkville Christian of Illinois, including Duke commit Jaden Shutt. You can catch all those Friday games over at the Madison College Athletics website through the Just a Game Fieldhouse stream. Saturday, you can catch the Consolation Championship and the championship game right here on 100.5 ESPN, beginning at 3 o'clock in the afternoon Saturday. But I'll be with you Saturday. I'll be at the tournament Friday. A little date night for me and my girlfriend. We're gonna catch some hoops, come shake some hands, hang out with you guys a little bit. But we'll give my voice a rest. We figured. You're a seasoned vet, Dennis. You can do 4 games in 2 days, right?
Well, I've done 5 games in one day at the state tournament calling stats.
Man.
So you're constantly talking when you're doing that, but it's fun time. I mean, kind of load up. That'll kind of get us ready for the postseason time where you got games stacked on top. But looking forward to seeing it. It was a great game last night. DeForest, our student athlete of the week, Max Weiswood, had a good game. Didn't score 40 this week, but DeForest, I think he didn't score for a long time in that game, but he was dishing out assists and rebounds, and it was a very balanced team last night, beating Monroe with JT Seagreaves, a Badger football recruit.
Yeah.
That was an outstanding matchup. I wish I could have seen that one, but 7 games in a week when we had a deal with our Christmas tree last night. We only had the tree in the house for a week, and we hadn't decorated anything. It's just been sitting there. So we got lights on last night. Hopefully I'll do some ornaments tonight when I get home from this one.
Tis the season.
Yeah, but that was a great game that was supposed to be played last week, got moved to Monday night. But just to be in a gym and see the kids and the excitement, enthusiasm is just outstanding.
No doubt about it. The enthusiasm in Middleton High School's gym, you can feel it in the air as the teams lining up on their respective sidelines. The national anthem coming up, so we'll step aside, take a break. The game is next. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania on 100.5 ESPN, ESPN app, and free video on Wisconsin On Demand.
You're clear.
And the Middleton Cardinals here in our first game of the 2021-22 season here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania. The starters are in for Verona: Drew Murphy, Jonah Anderson, Kyle Krantz, Gavin Farrell, and Drake Badger, your starting five for the Wildcats from Verona, who come into this game at 4-2 overall, 2-2 in Big 8 play. For Middleton, obviously the guy that really, the straw that stirs the drink, if you will, Mr. Dennis Semrau. Logan Raffle being introduced. TJ Bauer, a couple of football players. Caden Fosick, coming in at the starting lineup. Gavin Hurley, the junior, as well as Mike Roach, the senior. So again, your starting five for Middleton: Logan Raffle, TJ Bauer, Caden Fosick, Gavin Hurley, and Mike Roach, the starting five for Kevin Bavery's Middleton Cardinals. And on the Verona side, it's the freshman Drew Murphy, Jonah Anderson, the senior, Kyle Krantz, the junior, Gavin Farrell, the junior, and another junior, Drake Badger, your starting five as we get underway. And we are put behind the Middleton student section, so I hope you brought your standing shoes, Dennis.
And they turned the lights out on us, too.
They sure did.
We'll see the scorebook here.
Lining up for the jump ball, it's Drew Murphy from Verona and Caden Fosick from Middleton. Away we go for Middleton High School as Middleton wins the opening tip, and they go to work from our right to our left, wearing the white jerseys, red lettering, and red trim. Working against looks like a 2-3 zone on Verona, as handling the ball now is Gavin Hurley. Hurley kicks it right wing. Raffle back to the top of the key. Now left side, Hurley. Hurley will drive baseline. Inside, spinning up and batted away. Taken away by Verona. And heading the other way is Krantz. Krantz passes it up and tipped out of bounds. That time by Fosick of Middleton. So it'll stay with Verona under their own basket as we've got a quick start in this one. 17:34 to play in the first half. We are scoreless, just 26 seconds in.
Yeah, and that one, Hurley went up for the layup, he thought, but Krantz was able to swipe and knock it away.
Verona working from our left to our right, black jerseys, orange trim, and white numbering. Driving the lane here is Drew Murphy, and that's batted away, stolen away by Middleton. Fosick with the steal, passes it up towards Hurley. Hurley will bring it up for Middleton from our right to our left. Top of the key, Fosick, left side, Hurley. Hurley back to the top of the key, that's Roach. Roach works it right side, Bauer. Bauer top of the key, Fosick. Back left side and passes it out of bounds. Was intended for Logan Raffle, but he was cutting, and it actually just hit the referee in the right knee. And cannot go out of bounds on a referee, is what the rules tell me. So Verona will take over as they work from our left to our right. Anderson brings it up, passes it to Murphy, top of the key. He sets a screen after passing it to Farrell. Farrell kicks it left corner, loses it, picks it back up, and sets things back up top of the key near the Cardinal decal at midcourt.
A little sloppy play here early. Still early in the season, though.
It sure is.
4 games for each team.
Top of the key now is Farrell. Farrell, a handoff pass here to Anderson. Anderson kicks right wing. Murphy back to the top of the key for Farrell, who drives from the free throw line, throws up a floater, and it goes off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Middleton, and speeding the other way now is Hurley. Hurley kicks it right corner. Bauer back to Hurley, top of the key now goes left side. Top of the key now is Raffle. Raffle. Pass it to Hurley, top of the key. He shoots a three from the top of the key, and that is nothing but net. As Middleton takes the first lead of this one, it's 3-0 with 16 to play in the first half.
Squared up on that one. Beautiful shot.
Beautiful shot indeed, and here he is again, stealing it away, working it from one side to the other. Ooh, and on the right side, a nice lay-in, underhanded by Gavin Hurley, who's up to 5 points early in this one.
As I was talking about in the pregame, a defender, he can defend any spot on the floor, long, athletic. Only a junior, too.
He's got all 5 points as Middleton leads 5-0 now. Verona, top of the key. Murphy's going to try a three of his own, and that'll go. The freshman Drew Murphy puts Verona on the board here just under 3 minutes into this one. It's 5-3, Middleton on top and back with the basketball. Top of the key, Fosick. Fosick going to dribble, working to his right. Top of the key, back to Hurley. Hurley dribbling in between the legs, looking to create. And a whistle blown underneath. And it goes
Krantz
against
on the foul,
Kyle
yep.
Krantz.
Yeah, guarding Fosdick in the post.
That's his first foul, team's first. Inbound pass, wide open, Mike Roach. He kicks it back out, though, from the right short corner. Top of the key now working it is Fosdick. And a offensive foul called this time.
Nope, 3 seconds.
Oh, a 3-second violation called, excuse me. We're still knocking off the rust. This is early season for us, Dennis.
We're probably the worst advantage away from the play up on the top of the gym. I'd rather be right by the scores table.
And a fade away right in the middle of the lane by Jonah Anderson ties this game up at 5. His first bucket of the night. Still early, though, and all the way from one end to the other, Gavin Hurley goes up with the right hand. He misses, rebounded by Mike Roach. He goes back up and is fouled, so he'll go to the line to shoot two. 14:38 to play in the first half. Middleton, Verona, 5-5 your score. As Mike Roach, the senior postman for the Cardinals, will go to the line to shoot two. Carson Mitchell at the scores table for Verona set to check in here early in this first half. Roach's first shot up and good as he rotates it through the net. Sub made as Carson Mitchell, the senior guard, checks in for Kyle Krantz, the junior guard. Second shot from Mike Roach from the line is good. Sinks them both, make it 7-5. Middleton on top of Verona. Back the other way now for Verona. Handling the ball is Jonah Anderson, top of the key. He's D'd up by Hurley. Right wing now, still Anderson, dribbling in between the legs. Now driving the lane, lost the ball. And it'll go in the direction of Middleton. Just lost it as he drove the lane.
He said Mitchell just came in. We'll be watching him possibly on Hurley, best defensive player for Verona. And we got a warning.
No, they overturned the call. They're actually going to stick it with Verona. Another official came in and said, actually, I think that was tipped. So Verona will keep the ball under their own bucket.
No turnover, okay.
Anderson inbounding, top of the key to Mitchell. Mitchell, one dribble to his right and passes it back to Anderson, right corner. He'll drive, goes up with the left hand on the left side. Nice reverse layup up and in for Jonah Anderson. He's up to 4 points now in this one as we're tied at 7. Back the other way now for Middleton, left corner. TJ Bauer going to drive the lane. Bounce pass, turned over. Mitchell takes it. Passes it up to Murphy, who's all by himself on the other end. Up and in for Drew Murphy. The freshman star for Verona gives them their first lead of the game. 9-7, Verona leads Middleton. Top of the key now, Fosdick. Left corner, Bauer. Bauer looking inside, but will dribble it back to the top of the key. Gives it back to Fosdick, right side. Handoff here to Hurley. And a foul called here on Mitchell. As he pushed over Gavin Hurley. And now the referees again will discuss the call before they report to the scores table. But a push called on Carson Mitchell against Verona.
That's a big early foul, their best defensive player. You don't want to see him picking up a couple fouls early, but it is.
Yeah, that one goes against Carson Mitchell. It's his first. Team's second, the other on Kyle Krantz here in this first half.
And they called that an intentional foul.
Oh, so yeah, he'll shoot all by himself, will Caden Fosdick. First one's up and good. He's standing all by himself. Nobody else at the foul line with him, but the least amount of pressure you can have as he makes the second one as well. So this game back to a tie game, 9-9, 13:38 to play in the first half. So Middleton setting up shop to inbound this one. Easton Zempel is checked into the game for Middleton. He inbounds the direction of Gavin Hurley, who's in the right side, short corner. Back up top to Zempel. Zempel works at left side. Passes to Newholz, who was also checked in, Nick Newholz. Back to Hurley, who drives to the rim, and it goes in and one. A blocking foul called on Jonah Anderson under the bucket. As Hurley makes an and one, he's up to 7, looking to make it 8. What a play.
Here we got a potential 5-point play. Possession after the intentional foul.
Potential
and they'd make it.
succeeded. 12-9 now as Middleton regains the lead. An intentional foul led to an and one, and then a third free throw of the series. As we have a kicked ball violation, so foul goes against Mike Roach of Middleton there. A reach-in foul called, so stays in the direction of Verona. Under the bucket to inbound here is Jonah Anderson. He'll do it in the throw to the corner where Gavin Farrell stood. Thought he had a wide open 3. Defense closed in on him. He didn't shoot. Called for a travel. So score remains 12-9. Middleton in front of Verona. And they get the ball back, working from our right to our left. Taking up now is Hurley, defended closely in the backcourt by Mitchell, but he gets it past the stripe, working inside. Kicks underneath, stolen away by Verona. Working the other way now is Farrell. Farrell, pass to the corner to Murphy, back to Farrell, top of the key, Mitchell. He'll pull a 3. Off back iron, boarded. Oh no, it was not. It'll actually be tipped out of bounds by Zempel of Middleton, who went for the board, went off his right hand and out of bounds. So this ball will stay with Verona, and you can see Kevin Bavery, the longtime head coach of Middleton, barking some orders to his Middleton defense now on another inbound under the Verona basket.
He was looking for some contact there. Zempel went down with a push from behind. He didn't call it.
Inbound pass to Farrell. He'll shoot a 3. No. And that'll be rebounded by Will Comerford. Junior's checked in. Bringing it up is Hurley. Hurley kicks it left wing to Raffle. Raffle top of the key, back to Comerford. Comerford handoff pass and a 3-point attempt for Hurley, and that'll go. My, oh my, he's off to a great start. Now 11 points already of Middleton's 15 for Gavin Hurley. Back the other way. Mitchell drives the lane. He's rejected at the rim. Rebounded by Middleton. And Gavin Hurley will take it back the direction of Middleton. He drives inside. Can't quite get it up all the way as he's blocked, but it'll stay with Middleton.
You think he's feeling it?
I think so.
He just drove between 3 guys, and he almost got that shot off. Oh, and Andrew could have drawn a foul on that, too, when he got knocked to the floor. Yep. So far, the player to watch for Middleton, Hurley, is outscoring the player to watch, Drew Murphy.
He's outscoring the entire team, Dennis.
11-9, you bet.
Middleton, here's a 3-point attempt for them on the out-of-bounds play. Comerford with the attempt, but no dice. Rebounded by Verona. Now they'll work it around the key. Raffle left side to Bauer. Anderson with the shot up and good.
He's got 6 now.
He sure does. 15-11 with 11 and a half minutes to play in the first half. Top of the key now for Middleton. Left corner is Comerford. Comerford pass it inside, but that's stolen away. This time by Mason Fink. Fink passes to Anderson. Anderson kicks it inside, up and good. For Mason Armstrong, who's checked in, his first bucket of the game, makes it 15-13, cutting into this Middleton lead is Verona. And a foul called, but an illegal screen by Middleton, so Verona will get the ball back. And now they reversed another decision, Dennis, is my understanding.
Yes, they did. Good luck on trying to figure out what's going on here.
Well, all we know is Verona's up to 5 fouls on the game.
Yeah, as long as they make the right call, they got to clarify.
Comerford, left side. He'll handle the ball. One dribble, kicks it back up top to Gavin Hurley, who's the leading scorer in this one with 11. Back to Comerford, left side. Quick handoff here to TJ Bauer. Bauer bounce pass top of the key to Zempel. Zempel takes one dribble right, back to Comerford. Comerford hands it off to Hurley, right wing. Hurley will drive baseline, dribbles behind the back pass to Comerford, who goes up and good. Great pass by Hurley. 17-13, Middleton in charge. Verona now on offense, driving the lane. Is Drew Murphy up and no good, boarded by Hurley. Hurley will take it past the stripe. Back on offense, dribbles left, inside, Euro step, back outside, pump fake by Bauer, and he'll be called for a travel. As he pump faked to three, drove the lane, but they thought he didn't dribble it in time. 10 minutes to play in this first half.
Very vocal Verona squad saying you can't do that.
They traveled well. Both schools did, really. We've got a full fan section right in front of us here as we're on top of the Middleton fan section. Reset, recharge, recover with Recover 180. Recover 180 is the premium functional hydration solution for everyone who lives life on the go. Recover 180 will take your recovery to a whole new level. Reset, recharge, recover with Recover 180. 17-13, Middleton in front of Verona, but Verona back on offense now. Corner three attempt here for Drake Badger, up and good. Cuts the Middleton lead to 1 point, 17-16. Badger with his first bucket of the night. Now on the other end, Nick Munholz going to try a three of his own. That doesn't go. So Verona speeds the other way now. It was Finley Deischer who got the board and sped the other way. Pass now to Jonah Anderson, who drives the lane and is fouled. He'll go to the line for two.
Zempel with a foul from Middleton. Just their second foul here in the game. They were a little foul happy against the Memorial game, sending Memorial to double bonus about midway through, and so far, pretty good using their feet on defense.
They sure are. As Anderson's first shot went off the back iron, you can hear a very vocal Middleton fan section just to the right of Anderson as he attempts these free throws. So the first one no good. He makes the second. We've got a tie ball game. Verona only trailing by one. Jonah Anderson at the line, the senior point guard for the Verona Wildcats, one of the real studs for this Verona team. He hasn't left the court yet. Second one is up. That one rattles out. So this game remains a 7-16 advantage for Middleton as TJ Bauer grabs the board and takes it back the direction of Middleton. Top of the key is Bauer. Pump fake. Bounce pass inside, kicked it to the corner. Logan Raffle for three from the corner, rattles out. Offensive rebound, though, by Tanner Ballwig. Kicks it back out. And a whistle blown. Believe that will be a foul underneath on Ballwig.
I believe they called a traveling call right down in front of us in the student section. Looked like somebody got a pass and kicked it out. Referee passed it out.
Well, that would make sense how I couldn't see it, huh?
Yeah.
Verona back on offense now.
That's my intuition on the call anyway.
I trust your gut. You've been covering high school sports long enough, Dennis. As Anderson has it at the top of the key, he's going to drive. Kick outside. Three-point attempt from the corner for Deischer. Doesn't go. Boarded, though, by Badger for Verona. They'll stay with the ball. Top of the key now. Farrell passes it left to Anderson. Anderson drives underneath the Badger. Badger up and fouled. He'll go to the line for two. So that foul goes against Logan Raffle, the third team foul on Verona now. Or excuse me, Middleton. Verona at the line. Drake Badger. His first free throw attempt of the night is up, and it is good as it toilet bowls in there. Second shot from Badger up, that's good as well. So Verona back in front, 18-17 of the Middleton Cardinals. Full court press on for Verona now, and it's disruptive loose ball as Badger tipped it away. from Hurley in an attempt to get it over to Risley, but the foul will go against Badger. So let's try this again. An inbound pass here from Risley to Raffle, back to Risley, kicks it up to Mike Roach. Roach back to the top of the key to Risley. Fosdick to Raffle. Raffle pulls from the free throw line, left side, up and no good. Boarded by Anderson. Anderson speeds the other way. Bounce pass inside to Badger. He spins, pump fake, up and good for Drake Badger, who gives Verona a 3-point lead. It's 20-17 and a recover 180. Timeout called by Kevin Bavery and the Middleton Cardinals. Reset, recharge, recover with recover 180. A timeout on the court. We'll take a 30 alongside with them. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania.
You're clear.
Is a new or pre-owned Honda, buy local. Shop Zimbrick Honda. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. Oil changes, brakes, alignments, and warranties. Honda's certified technicians handle it all. And if you need new tires, Grand Canyon Drive, part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
You ready?
Yep.
Mike's up.
Welcome back to Middleton High School as Verona leads the Middleton boys basketball team 20-17. An inbound here from Middleton as the full court press from Verona has been solid since they've put it in place, but Middleton beats it this time around. Logan Raffle drives the left baseline, goes up for a reverse and overshot it. Misses that one. And a scrum underneath the basket after the miss. See what the call is from the official.
Going to call the foul, I believe, on Ballwig.
It will go against the senior Tanner Ballwig of Middleton, who was part of that scrum underneath the basket following the miss. So Verona back with the ball now. Up 3 points with 7 minutes and 42 seconds to play in the first half. Anderson kicks the top of the key. Murphy. Murphy to Mitchell. To Gavin Farrell. Back to Anderson. Right wing. Pulls a three. Doesn't go. Badger grabs the one-handed rebound just near the out-of-bounds line underneath the basket, and then a foul called against Middleton. This one goes against Mike Roach. Middleton with 5 fouls, Verona with 6, so we're already nearing the bonus for each team with 7.5 minutes to go in the first half. Inbound from Anderson. Gets it to Murphy. Murphy passes to Mitchell, top of the key. Mitchell, the corner to Farrell, who pulls another three, bounce, another bounce, and it bounces out. Boarded here by Zempel of Middleton. Gets it to Logan Raffle, who carries it past the halfway mark. Top of the key now, Fosdick going to work it left side. Fakes a handoff pass. Lost his dribble, though. Tight defense from Murphy here, left wing. He finally gets rid of it. Gets it to Nick Meinholz. Meinholz gets it back to Fosdick, right side. He hands it off to Hurley. Top of the key now, Zempel. Zempel underneath the Fosdick, who drives, goes up left side. Can't get it to go, and it's boarded by Badger, but a foul will be called again on Middleton. This one again will go on Easton Zempel, his second on the night.
Yeah, right now Verona's being tougher on the boards on those situations. Middleton's scrapping, but Badger's just been a beast on both ends, drawing fouls on the offense and the defensive boards.
He sure has. 17-20, Verona on top of Middleton, the home team. And now a loose ball underneath us. Carson Mitchell lost it for Verona, boarded by Gavin Hurley, who's going to slow down the tempo for the Middleton offense. Just takes it past, now picks up his speed a little bit. He's defended by Mitchell. Left side, Raffle back to back to Hurley in the left corner. He's going to dribble, use a screen from Zempel. Left wing, still Hurley, driving baseline, spins, lost the ball, picked up though by Fosdick. Fosdick kicks it right corner to Raffle. Top of the key now, Fosdick. Fosdick left wing to Hurley. Hurley going to take one dribble, pull a three, up, and it rattled out. Boarded by Jonah Anderson, who speeds the other way, kicks it underneath to Drew Murphy, who's pushed, and a foul call. Push called on Caden Fostick of Middleton. That's the 17th foul on Middleton, so the freshman Drew Murphy will head to the line for Verona, who's already got a 3-point lead. Murphy's got 5 points thus far. Looking to make it 6 on that shot, and he does. Makes the first of a 1-and-1, so we'll get a second shot with 5:49 to go in the first half. Murphy's second free throw, also good. He's up to 7 points now. 22-17, Verona extends their lead to 5 points. Inbound now for Middleton. It's a 2-on-1 as they broke the press. It's up and good for Owen Cooney, his first bucket of the night. 19-22 now. Middleton cuts the lead to 3 points. 5.5 to go in the first half. Murphy drives right lane, bounce, and trying to track it down was Drake Badger, but it'll go Middleton's direction.
He looks like a football player out there, doesn't he? He's got a great name.
A great name, you say? Badger.
Badger.
Yeah, he's in a good area for that last name, isn't he?
Yeah, I like his haircut, too. It almost looks like a Leroy Gibbs from NCIS haircut there, a little Marine style.
Little Mark Harmon reference, the former UCLA quarterback. As Nick Meinholz rifles up a three, that doesn't go. Anderson gets the board, speeds the other way, all the way to the rack. He bounces off front iron, and now the ball is loose. Badger and Meinholz were going at it on the floor, trying to figure out the direction, and it'll be called a jump ball in the direction of Middleton, and you can hear the displeasure from the Middleton faithful.
That is our first tie-up in the game. Middleton got the opening tip, and Verona gets this one.
You say that's our first tie-up of the game, Dennis. Not a very bold prediction from me here. Don't think it'll be our last.
No. But to go almost 13 minutes without some kind of a situation. Of course, Badger's on the floor diving for the ball.
Exactly. As Anderson kicks the top of the key to Farrell. Farrell going to dribble it with his left hand, work left side, now works it back to the right, pulls it back out. Top of the key, pass to Fink. Fink back to Farrell. Farrell drives right side, kicks outside to Murphy for three. No, doesn't go, but rebound by Anderson underneath for Verona. And there's another one.
There we go.
Tie up underneath. This time it'll go to the direction of Middleton. After the jump ball, another tie up under the basket. Did you see who's in there again, Dennis, for Verona?
Badger, of course.
Drake Badger, the junior big man. It's been everywhere. He does look like a football player. And he does have that Gibbs haircut from NCIS.
Can we have an all-Madden team for high school basketball?
Sure.
It was football.
I'll allow it.
All-Madden.
Oh, and a nice inside out by Middleton as Owen Cooney gets another fast break basket. Middleton's been able to break this press and turn it into points 2 possessions in a row. 22-21 now in favor of Verona as Mason Fink misses a three, boarded by Middleton, looking to regain the lead here. Pump fake on the left wing by T.J. Bauer, who dribbles. Top of the key now. Comerford will pull a three, top of the key. Off the back iron, boarded by Fink, back the direction of Verona. Anderson behind the back pass to Fink, left wing. He'll pull it back out, kicks it back to Anderson. Anderson will use his screen, drive baseline, bounce past to Badger, right side of the glass, up and no good, but he gets his own rebound. Kicks it top of the key. As Farrell shoots a three, he misses as well. This time rebounded by T.J. Bauer, who brings it back the direction of Middleton. And now holding top of the key is Gavin Hurley. 1 point advantage Middleton, under 3.5 to go as Hurley drives. Up left side, and he's fouled. That'll be the 17th foul on Verona. He'll go to the line either way, though, as it was in the act of shooting. That foul goes against Drew Murphy, the freshman star for Verona. I don't know if he's come off the court yet. 3:19 to play in the first half. As the first free throw good for Gavin Hurley.
He's been quiet here for a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit, but he's up to 12 points now.
Yeah, we'll take that.
As he awaits another free throw. It is a tie game, 22-22. Second one from Hurley, up and good. Middleton back on top, 23-22, under 3:20 to go in the first half.
I don't want to jinx Middleton, but they are 7-7 at the line. 4-6 for Verona. Could come down to free throws.
Sure could. Mitchell kicks it outside to Farrell. Farrell drives the lane up and good. He's on the board for the first time tonight for the Wildcats. Gavin Farrell. 24-23, Verona on top of Middleton. This has been a nail-biter all the way throughout here in this first half. Under 3 minutes to play. Top of the key. Bauer kicks it underneath to Comerford. Nice big body move. Loses the ball. He's rejected by Anderson. And Anderson controls the ball left side of the key for Verona, who holds a 1-point advantage. Anderson making a little shimmy move left wing. Lost the ball in front of the Middleton bench, and he is fouled.
Tough call there.
That goes against Joe Schwartz. That's his first foul of the night. But as a reminder, we are in the 1-and-1 bonus for both teams with 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Anderson with 6 points already for Verona. Looking to add on to that, who hold a 1-point advantage.
And he has the only 2 misses at the line tonight for either team.
And making a third miss as he misses his first free throw off the back iron. That one's boarded by Hurley. He'll slowly take it up, defended tightly by Mitchell. All the way to the rack. Hurley up and good, man. That was a man's move to give Middleton the lead back. Another 2 points for Gavin Hurley, who's been on fire tonight.
The word shine Hurley will never be used in the same sentence.
A 3-point attempt now for Farrell. Nice fade away from the top of the key, but that doesn't go. Again rebounded by Fosdick, and Middleton gives it to Hurley, who will take it the other way. Under 2 minutes to play in this first half. Hurley crosses over, spins, fade away from the free throw line. Yes! Gavin Hurley, have yourself a night, sir.
See, all I had to say was he was being a little quiet, and we get 4 points.
He's up to 17 points on the night. Unbelievable showing thus far for Gavin Hurley as Verona throws it out of bounds and a recover 180. Timeout taken by Verona. I want to tell you about our friends at the GRB Academy, which is baseball for the serious player. GRB Academy offers training programs for players of all ages and skill levels. Find the program that fits your training goals and schedule this winter. Position player programs are available. Pitching programs, foot speed and fielding camps, power development, and a lot more. Reach your potential at the 52,000 square foot state-of-the-art indoor training facility. Visit grbacademy.com to learn more. 27-24. Middleton leads Verona, minute 38 to play. As we are back to action, Hurley, no, they do not call the shot. No shot there as he looked to make an and one there right out of the break. I mean, that kid is quick, Dennis. Holy smokes. But he'll go to the line nonetheless underneath.
That'll be a 1-on-1 there.
Right. Shooting 1-and-1. It was not on the shot attempt.
No continuation. Excuse me.
There you go.
Get the right word out there.
Still early season for us,
yes,
as Hurley makes the first of now what will be 2 attempts. He's got 18 points in this first half. And he makes the second, 29-24 now. Middleton back in control with under 90 seconds to go. 19 points for Gavin Hurley in this first half. Unbelievable showing. As Anderson goes towards the rack, a foul called. That looked clean to me, but I don't wear the whistle or the stripes for a reason. Foul goes against Joe Schwartz, his second now. As Anderson will shoot 2. He was in the act of shooting. And now the referees will have a conference just above the arc to discuss this. They'll stick with their decision this go-around. So at the line for Verona's, Jonah Anderson. He's got 6 points, but he's missed all 3 of his free throw attempts. And now he's made one on the board there as his first of 2 goes. Up to 7 points on the night. Cuts the Middleton lead to 4 points with 1:16 to play in the first half. Big free throw here in the first half for Jonah Anderson. Second one rattles out, doesn't go. Remains a 4-point game. As, again, with the rebound is Gavin Hurley. Kicks it up to Logan Raffle, left wing. Back to Hurley, top of the key. Pulls it way out, all the way near the half-court line. Pump fakes, going to dribble with the left hand. Now he picks up his dribble. Bounce pass to Fostick, left wing. Fostick, top of the key to Meinholz, who drives baseline. Kicks it back out to Hurley. Hurley, right wing. Kicks it outside. Bauer for 3. Yes! TJ Bauer with a 3-pointer. His first bucket of the night. Makes this a 7-point Middleton advantage as we've got under a minute to go in the first half. 32-25.
Yeah, largest lead for either team in this game. 5 was the previous one, and good timing for Middleton going into halftime here.
Jonah Anderson controls just in front of us here near the half-point mark of the court. 25 seconds to go. They're going to hold for one shot, will Verona. He's defended by Meinholz. Takes it back to the left side now, Anderson. 15 seconds to go in the first half. Screen by Murphy. Still controlling is Anderson. 10 seconds to go now. Another screen here, left side for Badger. Will take it left side, pulls it back out. Now in. Anderson underneath the Badger. Badger loses the ball with 3.5 seconds to go, and it'll go in the direction of Middleton. So they'll have the opportunity for an exclamation point here at the end of half number 1. They call a 30-second timeout with 3.5 seconds to go.
That could make this a 10-point play, a 10-point lead going to halftime with a 3.
Big opportunity.
That's a good time from a coaching standpoint to call a timeout here. Situation, this is an end-of-the-game type situation. You can practice right here. If something happens, no, don't worry about it. But these things they work on in practice all the time, though.
Well, I imagine these kids will be hungry after this game, and they could probably go for some Pizza Pit. For over 50 years, Pizza Pit has been delivering fast, fresh, and hot pizza. But Pizza Pit isn't just pizza. They serve breadsticks, pizza fries, wings, gyros, and
sub sandwiches.
You love
ham
your sub sandwiches.
Yeah,
Ham and cheese and the meatball sub, which are Dennis's favorites. With 8 area locations, you can't go wrong. I think Dennis has been to all 8. Now, Pizza Pit, even easier to order on the Pizza Pit app, which you can download today. And don't forget the cookies or the ice cream. 3.5 seconds to go. Here's the inbound for Middleton. Hurley will hurl it up from about 10 feet outside the three-point line, and it will not go. So your score at the break, Middleton 32, Verona 25, and it was a thrilling first half of action here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania. For nearly 50 years, Zimbrick Honda has provided the Madison area with quality Honda vehicles. The trusted staff of Zimbrick Honda's used car dealership will save you time and reduce your car buying stress by finding a vehicle that matches your style. If you're in the market for a new or used Honda vehicle, visit Zimbrick Honda in Madison today or check current inventory at their website, ZimbrickHonda.com. He's the Dean Dennis Semrau. I'm Alex Strofe, hanging out with you from Middleton High School. We'll take a quick timeout and hear from one of our UW Credit Union Student Athletes of the Week, Abby Reed of Edgewood High School, on the other side. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania.
You're clear.
Thanks. How long is our break here?
3:15.
Mania. Little boys basketball action here on your Tuesday night as Middleton leads Verona 32-25 here in Middleton. Alex Strope, pleased to be joined alongside the Dean of Area High School Sports, the great Dennis Semrau. On hand with me for the rest of this one. 18 minutes to play and a 7-point lead for the Cardinals. But Verona will start with the basketball now, working from our right to our left. Same starters for both teams here as we get ready to go here in the second half. And it's loud in this gym tonight, Dennis. You can hear it in the background a bit, but we're here, man. I mean, it's loud.
A couple of the keys here. Verona, one of their ones was a smaller team than Middleton, was blocking out, and Badgers had a great first half rebounding. They've been able to hold their own more than enough on either end of the court. And taking care of the basketball, both teams about even on turnovers. The edge Middleton's got is 9 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. They've been perfect.
Well, here's a three-point attempt for Gavin Farrell. It's up and no good. Rebounded by who else? Gavin Hurley for Middleton, who had 19 points in the first half. Goes the other way. Spins inside. Up. Oh, and he just missed that one inside the restricted area, or what would be the restricted area, I should say. Rebounded by Verona. Back the other way. Here we go. Underneath is Anderson on the left side. Up and good. He's got the first bucket of the second half for Verona. Cut into this Middleton lead. It's a 5-point lead now, 32-27. Middleton in front and with the basketball.
Solid point guard, leads the team with 4.5 assists a game, but can drive it to the lane too.
Speaking of driving to the lane, Gavin Hurley just did that and was fouled, so he'll go back to the free throw line. Foul goes against Kyle Krantz of Verona. So Hurley at the charity stripe, looking to add on to this already 5-point lead for Middleton. First one up, no good, rattles out. Remains 32-27. And a quick substitution here, just a minute and 3 seconds into the second half as Carson Mitchell's going to come back in the game. He's in for Kyle Krantz.
And this will be the guy trying to keep an eye on Hurley. So whenever he's on the floor, he'll be shadowing him.
Second shot for Hurley's up and good. He's up to 20 points on the night.
Matches his season average here.
With about 17 minutes to play, mind you. Got a clock operator error, so we're going to re-inbound this from midcourt for Verona. Referee having a word with the scores table. Dennis, you ever been in that position where you just forgot to click start on a clock or anything?
Oh, what happens with our stat crew once in a while, but now our clock is geared into the game clock, so we have no control over it anymore. But yeah, there's some things like, wow, you're so impressed with the play you forgot to call it. Oh, yeah, who had that foul? Who had that three-pointer?
Anderson fade away from the free throw line extended. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Caden Fostick, for Middleton.
When Benny Brust hit that big shot against Michigan,
yeah,
we were all, yeah. Oh, who? Okay, shot, assist, time on the clock. We had to think, we got a job to do here first. So we're fans, we admit it, but on the scores table, you're supposed to be impartial. It's awful tough when you're a Badger fan.
Sure thing. Fostick, left wing now, dribbles it out, kicks it. Opposite pass here, opposite side to TJ Bauer, who gets a screen, works it inside. Bounce pass to Roach. Roach up, no good, and off his hand as it goes out of bounds. So Verona will gain possession down 6.
Roach is a guy that didn't play hoops last year with that pandemic year, and he's come out here. And it's interesting. You look at the Middleton starting lineup. The starting lineup's going to change a little bit game to game. And the motto is basically the minutes you play, how you play the minutes are more important than how many minutes you play. So they've played 11 players in the first half.
As Farrell misses a fadeaway inside the arc, Hurley gets another rebound, kicks it up to the right wing. Raffle kicks it up top to Fostick. Fostick left side, stolen away by Anderson. Anderson against Hurley, up no good, gets his own rebound, but he stepped out of bounds. So Middleton will regain the possession.
He got battled for that rebound and got bumped and lost his balance, then lost the ball out of bounds. But heck of a defensive play to start it, and then he almost got the reverse layup to finish it.
Been crazy impressed with Jonah Anderson, who's got 9 points here tonight, the leading scorer for Verona.
Yeah, the lone returning starter from a year ago, one of the co-captains.
Hurley puts up a 3. That doesn't go off the back iron. Rebounded again by Farrell. Farrell kicks it to Mitchell, back outside. Anderson for three, off front iron, no good. Rebounded by Farrell. Stays with Verona. Farrell will set it back up, kicks it to Anderson, top of the key, way up, standing on the Cardinal decal at midcourt. Looking for a Drew Murphy pass, which he gets as he waves him through over to Mitchell, now right corner, Farrell. Farrell back to Mitchell. He fades away short corner. Airballs it. Oh, no, it hit the front of the rim. Just kidding, but pretty short as it's rebounded here by Hurley once again. Guys got to have about 27 rebounds at this point. Goodness gracious.
Tell you, slow start here in the second half, and there goes the
and
first
there's
bucket.
Hurley, a left-handed layup on the right side as he beat his defender. He's up to 22 points on the night. By far the highest scorer of the night. The only one in double digits at that. Farrell controls top of the key for Verona. Passed in the direction of Anderson, tipped by Hurley, but still caught by Anderson. Now left corner for Badger. Badger gives it back to Drew Murphy. Top of the key for Farrell, who's just going to pull the wide open three. His man wasn't defending. He missed it, but rebounded by Mitchell underneath. He was swatted underneath as he went back up with it.
Fosdick looked like he got a piece of that ball.
And this ball will stay with Verona.
Mitchell just 6 foot. He's matched up on the 6'5" Hurley, and he's not afraid to get down there on the offensive boards either.
He's checked out now, though. As Farrell will try another three on the inbound, misses it, and this remains an 8-point lead for Middleton. As Hurley coming the other way, speeding, kicks it left side. Fink for three, Raffle for three, and that is good. His first bucket of the night. And now we have a late whistle. Just to confirm it was a three-pointer.
And Middleton, the largest lead of the game here at 11, first team to get to double digits. Raffle holds the school record for threes. It's his first points of the game.
Yeah. They'll have plenty of time to add on to that as Verona uses a full timeout, the first full timeout used in this game. As Dennis mentioned, Middleton has the largest lead of the night, up to 11 points now, 38-27 with 13:44 to play. Big trailers and big opportunities at Stoughton Trailers. Stoughton Trailers has hundreds of immediate openings in Evansville, Stoughton, and Broadhead for both first and second shift opportunities. They've also increased their starting wages to $18 an hour and up. For open positions, including assemblers, welders, and more, go to stojobs.com. That's STOjobs.com. Stoughton Trailers, big opportunities. Well, Dennis, what has stuck out to you here early in the second half as Middleton has extended their lead to 11 points?
Yeah, both teams are, just like the beginning of the game, first 3-4 minutes, kind of feeling each other out. You can tell players are starting to get a little tired on those three-pointers. They're coming up a little short, hitting the front of the rim more than but that last one was beautiful there for Raffle. Middleton's normally they're pretty balanced scoring. Raffle averages almost 12 a game. Those were his first points, but when you got a hot hand like Hurley, you got to ride the horse. And tonight he's been doing it on both ends.
22 points for Gavin Hurley. Only a junior, Dennis. Can you imagine what he's going to look like next year?
Yeah, and he only averaged about 5 points a game last year. But that was, kind of a weird season where they played a lot of players. He only had 11 games.
I think I know who will win most improved player for the Middleton team this year.
I think he's got that one already.
Yeah, I think so. There's a drive down the baseline by Drew Murphy. It goes off the front of the rim, no good. And Middleton going to slow down the tempo, leading by 11. Slow bring up the court there by Gavin Hurley. Now working it around. Stolen away by Anderson. 3-on-2 opportunity for Verona. Up and blocked. Oh, they call a foul. As Kyle Krantz went up with it on the left side, he'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul goes against Caden Fosdick.
Yeah, I wasn't going to get away with that one.
First shot from Krantz, no good. Remains an 11-point game, 13:09 to play. Couple of subs will make their way into the game for Middleton. Both Nick Meinholz and Easton Zempel will check in. Coming out are Mike Roach and TJ Bauer. Second free throw attempt now for Kyle Krantz, looking to get on the board for the first time tonight, and he can't do it. It bounced on the rim 3 times, but doesn't go in. Rebound by Fosdick, brought up by Hurley. Gavin Hurley kicks it left side to Fosdick. Now left wing is where Raffle holds it. Back to the top. Meinholz back to Raffle, left corner. Top again. Now it's Fosdick working it right side with the right hand. Picks up his dribble midcourt. Passes inside. Zempel's underneath. Back out. Meinholz right corner. Back inside. Zempel back outside. Top of the key for Raffle. Up and good. Another three-pointer good for Logan Raffle, the all-time three-point leader here at Middleton High School. Stolen away by Zempel. And, he missed the layup. It's followed up, though, luckily by Gavin Hurley, who flushes it down. So Gavin Hurley up to 24. Luckily, he was right behind Zempel there. Murphy drives the lane. Blocked away by Zempel. Middleton back on offense with a 16-point lead, 43-27, a fadeaway attempt and fouled is Caden Fosdick.
And Middleton's balance, their overall depth is starting to take a toll on Verona. They're getting tired, as we said, the front of their shots are coming up on the front of the rim, and now Middleton is just making this a full-court game.
12:07 to play. As the first free throw attempt from Fosdick is up and good. 44-27 now. It's been all Middleton in this second half. Only 2 points scored for Verona. Now 12, looking to make it 13 for Middleton. Here's Fosdick, second attempt, also good. He's up to 4 points on the night, all from the charity strike. 45-27 as Verona back on offense. Top of the key. Mason Armstrong gives it to Krantz. Krantz stolen away by Hurley. All the way to the hoop, up and good. And one as a blocking foul called underneath. Hurley will go to the line for the opportunity to convert it and one, but that layup made it a 20-point Middleton advantage. 47-27. Free throw attempt up and good for Gavin Hurley. A 16-2 run to open the second half for Middleton.
Hurley with 27 now.
Right wing now for Verona as Finley Deisher puts up a three. It's rebounded by Verona. Will stay with them as Drake Badger drives. Whistle blown underneath. See what the call is. Believe it'll go against Middleton. It sure will. Foul called on Easton Zempel. I have that as his third, Dennis.
Yep. Zempel trying with the blocking. Nice drive to the hoop by Badger.
21-point lead for Middleton. It's a football score, 48-27 as Drake Badger goes up. Doesn't go. Rebound again goes off the backboard, but eventually boarded by Comerford. Back the other way now for Middleton. Driving. Corner now Hurley. A fake, nice little pass there by TJ Bauer, who drove and went no-look pass to the corner for Gavin Hurley. He'll bring it to the top of the key now, set things up. Making the play call, letting his offense set things up with 11 minutes to play. Hurley, a little shimmy at the top of the key. Kicks it outside, left corner. One dribble back out to Hurley, who will pull a three off front iron. Rebounded by Verona. Here comes Anderson now, speeding all the way. Bounce pass to Badger, puts it up and in. Only the second bucket of the second half for Verona, 48-29. Meinholz will control for Middleton. Gets a screen, working it left side. Passes it to Hurley. Hurley back to Meinholz, left corner. Hurley cutting. Meinholz still controls left corner. Going to dribble now, uses the ball screen. Driving to the lane, kicks it outside. TJ Bauer for three, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Meinholz underneath. He'll go up with it. Fouled and one. Nick Meinholz.
His first points of the game. That basket, that for Badger. That snapped a 16-0 run.
Wow.
14-2 now. Middleton completely dominating this game.
Meinholz, the 6'1 senior. I got to be honest, Dennis, I think they might be exaggerating his height a little bit. He didn't look 6'1 down there, but, man, he looked like a man down there, fighting for that rebound, and he converts the and one, making the free throw. His first 3 points of the night.
Yeah.
51-29 now. Middleton leads. Big lead as Anderson drives to the hoop right side. Whistle blown before he goes up with it. Meinholz gets called for his first foul of the night for Middleton as Verona will retain possession here under their own hoop. 10 minutes, 9 seconds to play. It's a 22-point lead for the Cardinals. Anderson inbounds, top of the key to Krantz. Krantz gives it to Murphy, who drives baseline, lost the ball, but it went out of bounds on Comerford of Middleton. He tried to pick it up but was unable to do so cleanly. So it'll stay once again with Verona, another under the basket inbound. Only took away 6 seconds, 10:03 to go. Krantz, right corner, gives it to Armstrong. Armstrong back to Krantz. Now Farrell will control. Driving from the free throw line, kicks it back out. Here's a three for Krantz off the back iron. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Meinholz. Gives it to Raffle, who will take it up. Past midcourt now, setting things up for the Middleton offense. Over to Comerford. Now to Bauer. Bauer, right side. Meinholz in the corner. It's Raffle. Oh, in and out. Doesn't go from the right corner. Looking for another three as the all-time Middleton three-point leader. Back the other way. Anderson to the hoop. No, kicks it back out. Murphy over to Krantz. Krantz behind the back, loses his dribble, picks it up top of the key. Kicks it in the direction of Armstrong. Went out of bounds, though, on Meinholz. So it'll stay again with Verona. This has got to be their fifth under the basket inbound of the second half.
Yeah, Verona's struggling just to get anything going out there. Murphy's only touched the ball once in the last couple of minutes, and that was the dish off.
Farrell with a fadeaway from the left side short corner. In and out, doesn't go. Another rebound by Middleton. Raffle kicks it up right corner to T.J. Bauer. Top of the key. Comerford. And it's stolen away by Anderson. He loses the ball. Whistles fly everywhere near midcourt as Anderson was tripped up.
Comerford, a little reach-in foul there. If you're going to stop a layup, get him out there. Common foul goes out to the side. So that was a good foul to prevent that fast break. But you notice Anderson's shoes, the orange and the lime green.
Yeah.
That's a combo I haven't seen before.
As he spins and passes underneath the Mason Armstrong for two.
Good assist there for Anderson.
So cuts it to a 20-point lead, 51-31. Middleton leads Verona here. Raffle kicks it top of the key. Comerford to Bauer, left corner. He'll drive underneath. Bounce pass stolen away by Farrell. Back Verona's direction. Farrell, top of the key, kicks left side to Anderson. Anderson will drive. Hand off to Armstrong for three. He misses. Rebounded by Comerford. And Nick Meinholz will take it up for Middleton. Back to Meinholz. He'll pull a three. Yes, sir. Good for triple for Nick Meinholz, who's got 6 points in the second half. All of his 6 points in the second half. 54-31. 23-point advantage. The Dennis Semrau Academy of Mathematics. And a foul called on T.J. Bauer.
It's a little lame call. I'm sorry on that one. All this action out there, and they just sort of bump, and nothing happened. Bauer's all-conference honorable mention defensive back in the Big Eight. Was supposed to be their quarterback this year, and with some arm issues, ended up excelling at wide receiver. A little bit of option quarterback. A lot of multiple sport athletes on this Middleton squad.
Now Verona looking to cut into this 23-point lead. Farrell, top of the key, kicks it right side. Murphy, and he's fouled top of the key. That'll go against Tanner Ballwig. Middleton up to 6 fouls now in the second half, just one away from entering the bonus. for Verona.
From the game 2 weeks ago I saw against Memorial, Middleton, a lot more playing defense with their feet, a lot less reaching. They're still getting turnovers, but just solid team defense tonight.
And a 3-point shot for Drew Murphy will fall. He's got 10 points, his first bucket of the second half. 54-34 now, 20-point lead for Middleton. Back on offense. They brought in some of the reserves here late.
Right, that's a shot you're going to give up for Middleton. That was about 25-footer.
Oh, they looked underneath for Mike Roach, who's back in the game, but he was unable to reel it in. So a turnover for Middleton, who calls a timeout. 7:08 to play. 54-34 is your score. Advantage, the home team, the Middleton Cardinals. Big lead with 7 minutes to go. I want to tell you about everything great going on at the Children's Theater of Madison. It's been 2 long years, and Children's Theater of Madison is back. They've returned to live theater with one of Madison's favorite holiday traditions, a Christmas Carol. Be swept back in time and experience live the power of this classic tale filled with music, dancing, and tons of holiday spirit. Live in the historic Capitol Theater at Overture Center now through the 23rd of December. You can get tickets at ctmtheater.org. Don't miss it. And you can hear a nice little friendly ribbing between the Verona and Middleton fan sections as Verona said, "We can't hear you." Middleton said, "Scoreboard."
Well, as we saw during the football season,
no love lost.
No love lost. But we haven't seen any hard tackles or any dirty play out in the court. Both teams are playing the way they should be.
Back to action now. Verona has the ball, down 20 points. Jonah Anderson kicks it to Kyle Krantz. And Krantz, another foul called on Middleton. That's number 7, Dennis.
Yep, and Raffles like, that's a love tap. What's that? They hit me harder than on the football field.
Krantz to the line, shooting 1-1. Down 20 points. First one's up. No good, and it will be rebounded by Middleton. Thought he was going to let it go out of bounds. Rebounded by Fosdick. He'll give it to Hurley, who will take it up, leading by 20. He's been phenomenal tonight. How's Gavin Hurley, the junior, for Middleton. He's on the left wing with the ball. Top of the key. Roach. Roach will give it over to Bauer. Bauer back to Fosdick. Top of the key. All 5 starters in the game still for Middleton, up 20. Fosdick spinning around. Over to Raffle, left corner. Raffle will pull it back out, reset some things up. He'll get a screen from Roach, working it now, right hand, right side. Goes underneath the Hurley. Hurley pump fakes, goes up with it, and it's up and good. Another bucket for Gavin Hurley, who's up to 10 points in the second half now, 29 overall. Bounces around as Anderson drove the lane that time for Verona, and it'll go down. So it remains a 20-point game with 6 minutes to play, 56-36. Logan Raffle, right corner, controls for Middleton's offense. He'll drive now with the left hand, spinning around using the right hand, pulls it back out. And now he's going to drive again. Nice move, kicks it out to the corner. Hurley driving, lost the ball. It goes out of bounds, and it'll stay with Middleton. They say it was tipped by a Verona player.
Good ball movement by Middleton, looking for the shot. Yeah, starters are back in, but they've played their bench pretty frequently tonight. I think giving this unit another minute or so, and we're going to be seeing them, everybody come in, I think, here pretty soon for Middleton.
I would think
that
so.
20-point lead.
I would think so. Top of the key, Fosdick. Going to work it to his right side, hands it to Raffle. Raffle gets a screen from Fosdick, pulls it from the free throw line, but a whistle blown. Foul will be called here against Gavin Farrell for Verona. They've got 5 fouls in the second half, so no shooting quite yet for Middleton. Inbound pass underneath the Hurley. Great find, but it was tipped away back out of bounds, so now it'll be an inbound pass underneath. Hurley says, I'll pass this one in. 5:23 to play. Still a 20-point game. 56-36. Middleton on top of Verona. Inbound for Hurley. Up top to Fosdick, back inside. Roach spins around, puts it up, and it goes. Only Roach's only his first field goal tonight. Back on the other side as Fosdick takes a charge. Called against Kyle Krantz. Speeding down was the Verona offense. And Gavin Hurley and Caden Fosdick were just standing under the bucket, kind of awaiting somebody that was full steam ahead, and they took it for a charge. 5:10 to play now. Logan Raffle lost the ball, got it back all the way on the other side of the court. Kicks it to the corner. Back inside now for Owen Cooney. Back out for Raffle. He'll drive up, and high layup is good for Logan Raffle, who's got 8 points in the second half.
I can shoot threes, but I can drive the hoop too. Nice drive in there for Raffle. All 8 points in the second half.
And a timeout called by Reggie Patterson and Verona, who trailed by 24 points. Middleton has busted this thing wide open in the second half with 4:51 to play. Nobody plans on getting injured, and when you do, you need help to get back on track. Stoughton Health has rehab locations in Stoughton and Oregon, so it's convenient for your recovery. Learn more at stoughtonhealth.com. Stoughton Health, creating excellence together. 60-36, Middleton leads Verona in Big 8 play. Middleton comes into this one 4-0, likely to leave 5-0. All games in conference play, Dennis. It's just funny that their schedule has worked out that way.
Yeah, Middleton's got a couple of conference games at Christmas time, but when you've got to play 18 conference games, let's bring it on right away, right?
Might as well start with your toughest competition.
Yeah, I've been impressed. Middleton defensively, 11 points is all they've allowed in the first 13 minutes here of the second half. Playing great man-to-man defense, mixing a little zone. They've pressed a little bit, but just their athleticism, and they have been crushing the boards. Other than Drake Badger, it's been a tough night trying to get anything offensively or defensively on the boards for Verona.
Verona does have the ball here as we continue play with 4:51 to go. They trail by 24. Jonah Anderson handles, gives it to Murphy. Left side now. Deisher, top of the key, Murphy. He'll pull a three. Back iron, no good. Rebounded, though, by Farrell. Back to Deisher, off the backboard. No good. Again rebounded by Deisher. Left corner, Murphy for three. Yes, that one will go. His second three of the second half. Third of the game.
Best offensive board work of the night for Verona there, and get it to the right guy at the right time.
Raffle brings it up for Middleton. He'll pull it out left corner, passes it up to Meinholz. Now, Comerford has it. He'll give it over to Cooney, top of the key. Back to Hurley now, top of the key. Works it left side. Comerford to Raffle. Raffle controls inside the arc, pulls it back out, top of the key. To Cooney. Now left side, Comerford. Comerford will pull the three from way downtown. That doesn't go. Rebounded by Deisher. Deisher gives it to Anderson. Stolen away by Hurley. He goes up. That's good for Gavin Hurley again. He has 31 points. That is half of Middleton's total.
And almost only 8 points under what Verona's got for the game. Outstanding performance.
And that
lost the ball there.
They lost the ball. Anderson goes up with it. He missed the layup, though, as Hurley was heavy pressure, rebounded by Middleton. Back their direction. Meinholz left side, inside to Cooney. Cooney going to bully his way around. Fades away off the front of the iron. No good. Rebounded by Verona. Anderson kicks it up to Badger, who's fouled on his way up. Foul will go against Will Comerford, his second of the night. As Drake Badger goes to the line. He's got 9 points on the night, which is third for Verona. Drew Murphy has 13. Jonah Anderson has 11. Badger's first of 2 free throws up off the back iron, but a generous bounce, and that falls in. Well, I think Middleton knows what they're going to do. At least I should say they believe what they're going to do.
Yes.
That would be win. 62-40 with 3 minutes and 18 seconds to go. Drake Badger at the line for Verona, shooting his second of 2. Second one's up, no good, rattles out, rebounded by Comerford. Back the other way now, Nick Meinholz will control for the Cardinals. Pass inside to Tanner Ballwig. Ballwig back out to Meinholz, who spins on the baseline, puts it up and in, but a foul called underneath against Meinholz on a charge.
I thought it was a nice spin move. What do you think?
I mean, it was smooth, I'll tell you that much, but
got a little body there. Yeah.
Referees will say that's not legal, though. A lot of the reserves in now for Verona as Daniel Smith gives it over to Farrell. Farrell pulls the 3. Ball's bouncing everywhere like a pinball machine, and we've got a tie-up on the floor. A jump ball. It'll go the direction of Middleton. 2:54 to play, still a 22-point lead for the Cardinals. Dennis, I got to say, you missed quite the thriller of a JV game right before you walked in the gym here tonight. Verona won the game. They were down 1, hit a 3 with a second and a half to go, and ultimately win the game.
Bummer for the Cardinals, but the varsity wins tonight, so they go on 1-1. I don't know what the freshmen did in the other gym. A couple of freshman games going on when I got here. Yeah, normally I like to get here for the JV game, but you know that Christmas shopping's got to get done at some point.
Yeah,
so.
I haven't even started. Don't remind me.
Picked up a few things tonight. That'll continue throughout the week.
Stolen away here for Verona as they head the other way. It was Finley Deischer who stole it away. Gives it over to Matt Keel, who pulls a 3. That's no good as Middleton gets the rebound. Under 2.5 minutes to go. My pen just broke everywhere, Dennis. Not sure what that's about, but nonetheless, Ballwig goes up here, Middleton, and he will miss it. Oh, I've got another one, okay. But my black pen broke. I've got a red pen, but as you see, I've been doing my scoreboard in black pen. So unfortunate for me, but good thing is this game's almost over.
You're a journalist. You did some newspaper. Always have a pen in your pocket.
Always have 1 or 2 in your pocket.
I get yelled at by my wife if she does the laundry and I forget to take them out.
My girlfriend says the same thing, Dennis.
Oops.
I do it often.
But, hey, if anybody wants them, she always knows, hey, can I borrow your pen? She knows I have it.
Exactly.
We're out grocery shopping or something. She knows.
Got to cross something off the list?
Yep. I'm the man.
I got a pen. Under 2 minutes to go now for Middleton as Will Comerford with a little pull-up J. That doesn't go. Rebounded by Daniel Smith.
Nice strong rebound down there.
As Finley Deischer turns it over. Middleton back the other way. Here's Meinholz all the way to the rack and 1.
His dad, Marv, is a longtime youth coach. He's coached a lot of kids in this program, and he's got a younger sister who's in dance, so this is the last of the clan for basketball.
Well, Meinholz has all 8 of his points in the second half, looking to make it 9. And he does, converts the free throw. 65-40 is your score with 92 seconds to play.
Even with all the points that Hurley scored tonight, 8 players have scored for Middleton. On any given night, they have 3 or 4 players that can hit double digits or 20 points. Tonight's the night it's Hurley's turn.
A 3-point attempt here for Luke Brugger, up and no good for Verona, but a nice rebound there by Matt Keel. He kicks it out to Zach Zimmerman for 3. Yes, sir. So the reserves getting some buckets here late, Dennis, as we've got 60 seconds to play.
He enters the scorebook. Always good to come in and feel accomplished something there.
As Verona's just kicking it around underneath the Cooney, who was wide open. He'll lay it up and in. He has 6 points, 44 seconds to play. It's Verona back on offense. Javon Presley is in the game, the senior. And it looks like Verona will just dribble this one out. Zach Zimmerman at the top of the key as we are under 30 seconds. As Middleton's going to move on to 5-0 on the season with a 67-43 win over Big 8 conference rival Verona. The clock's still running. You know, Dennis, if I was Zimmerman here, I would fake them all out until about 4 seconds left and then just drive to the hoop. I mean, that might be disrespectful because he's not going to do that, but that's what I would do. As the clock hits, zeros. Middleton now 5-0 on the season with a 67-43 win over conference foe Verona. Big win for the Cardinals tonight, Dennis.
Yes, it is. You look at Middleton has played so far. They've knocked off Beloit Memorial, Madison Memorial, East, who has been one of the contenders for the conference title, and West, and now Verona. You've still got Madison La Follette coming up. It'll be after Christmas. But this is a very balanced Middleton team. Tonight, Hurley was just the man. I thought he played very well against Madison Memorial on both ends of the court, but tonight his offense was just tremendous. You watched, driving the lane, the threes, pull-up jumpers. He had reverse layups. He scored off steals. Just about almost every way possible, except for shooting the technical foul. I think he did just about everything tonight on it. But the good thing about this Middleton team is he's not the only scorer they have on it. Raffle, who's hit 10 threes in a game, and you got Bauer that can score, Fosdick. You look at the players they brought back from last year, and a lot of scores on that team. Raffle averaged 11 last year. Fosdick's a good scorer. Roach, obviously very good game tonight inside for him. Maybe a little bit of size. They could use a little bit more beef underneath, but the way they play, a full court press, and they're deep. So I think that was the difference in the second half. Verona looked tired when they came out, and Middleton was just able to run up and down the court pretty much at will.
No doubt about it. Your final again, 67-43. Again, if you're hungry, if you're in the area, check out Pizza Pit. Pizza Pit isn't just pizza. They've got sandwiches, Dennis's favorite. They've got wings. They've got breadsticks. They've got all sorts of stuff at 8 area locations. Even easier to order now on the Pizza Pit app, which you can download wherever you get your applications today. And Dennis, don't forget the cookies.
Or the ice cream. And the closest one is over on Odana Road.
There you go, right up the road from us here as we wrap things up in Middleton. 67-43 your final. Any big takeaways from this one? Dennis, obviously the junior from Middleton, Gavin Hurley, tremendous tonight. He finishes with 31 points.
Yeah, I liked Anderson's play for Verona tonight as their point guard. One returning starter for him. It's going to take some time to get their chemistry down with the only mainstay back. Drew Murphy, very nice shot. He is a freshman. As Coach Patterson said, he's going to make some freshman mistakes. But 6'5", who can shoot the three, can drive the lane. I thought for a spurt there, the team sort of forgot about him. They were moving the ball around, and he didn't have any touches. But that's one thing as when you're a freshman and you're playing with juniors and seniors, it's awful hard to demand the ball or want it. But your better players do. They get to a spot. Sometimes you got to work a little bit more for your shot. And that'll come with it, but very smooth. I thought it was a nice day, first time seeing him. Scored 31 and had 7 threes in the season opener. So right away, I mean, he's a marked guy. Teams are going to be circling his number on the chalkboard, before the games when they come out. Here's a guy you got to stop. But Verona, I think Verona's going to be a pretty good team. It's only for Patterson. He's a Mississippi State former point guard down there. He does security, and I found out today he is going to be a history teacher. He got certified to teach history. So here's a guy which is pretty cool, just like Kevin Baver here at Middleton. They're in the building. They see their kids all the time. The more he gets there and the kids buy into what he's trying to do, Verona's going to be a very good program down the road here. But they just ran up against the Middleton team that's balanced, that's veteran with 5 returning starters, and at least I think 10 players on the squad who got varsity minutes last year. And Middleton is, they're coming out. Last time they were at state was 1998 when they finished runner-up to Milwaukee Vincent, lost on a last-second shot. I was at the scores table for that one. Never thought it'd be 23 years and they haven't been back. So this could be the one team that they're looking at. But they got a lot of work to do, though, too, on the defensive end. A lot less fouling from the first time. I thought defensively they were pretty sound against Verona. But we'll see. I mean, it's a long season. It's only 5 games in for both teams.
No doubt about it. Big trailers and big opportunities at Stoughton Trailers. Stoughton Trailers has hundreds of immediate openings in Evansville, Stoughton, and Broadhead for first and second shift opportunities. They've also increased their starting wages to $18 per hour and up for open positions, including assemblers, welders, and more. Go to stojobs.com. That's STOjobs.com. Stoughton Trailers, big trailers, big opportunities.
I'd say that, but what was the best part of the game tonight? Seeing the 2 student sections here again, wasn't it?
It was wonderful, and as you mentioned, Dennis, I mean, Verona traveled great. Middleton filled up almost every row in front of us as we're way at the top of the bleachers here on the Middleton side of things. You didn't get that last year, especially in Dane County you didn't. So it's great to be back to normal And we saw it quite a bit in the football season, Dennis. Obviously, we got all the way through state during football, but basketball was weird last year, especially here in Dane County. So to see it back to normal, you got masks, but other than that, back to normal. It's really really great to see.
We're getting near the new normal. I'll be happy when it's standing room only and they have to go to another classroom to put the team on circuit TV so you can watch. So in Madison Memorial's heyday, if you didn't get there for the start of the JV game, you didn't get a seat in there. At La Follette East 2 years ago, same thing. I remember Lance Davis was doing the game with me. He had a fight to get in the parking lot. They were trying to turn him away. No, we're sold out. No, I'm radio. I actually have a seat. And he had to show him the equipment in the car before they let him in the parking lot. And I remember I got there before the JV game because I had a feeling. And you'd watch that place was wall-to-wall people. Then the pandemic, we were shut down a few weeks later. So when we can get back to that, but for now we'll take what we can get, just getting the kids back in and watching them play, having a good time on both ends of the court.
No doubt. He's the Dean, Dennis Semmer. I'm Alex Strofe. A big thanks to Molly Brown and Hunter Vaughn, our on-site and remote producers, for helping us out. Our next games are Saturday, the consolation and the championship games of the 608 basketball tournament here on 100.5 ESPN. You can catch Friday's action from the 608 basketball tournament at Madison College Athletics website, streaming through the Just a Game Fieldhouse stream service. Hunter Vaughn, our buddy, on-site producer, will be on the call with the Dean, Dennis Semmer, Friday, and I'll be back Saturday alongside the Dean for the championship. A lot of good talent at that 608 basketball tournament. Looking forward to that.
You're going to be there Friday smoozing in the hospitality suite, right?
That's only the commentary you get here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania. I think that's a good sign to call it a night. For the Dean, Dennis Semmer, I'm Alex Strofe. This has been Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania. Again, your final. Middleton 67, Verona 43. Thanks for coming along for the ride. We'll talk to you on Saturday.